just seeing if everything's working correctly before we start talking about this. Another awful performance from Man United. Another disgraceful performance, another defeat. And starting off the season as they ended last year. Absolutely dreadful performance from United. Dreadful. There's a lot of things I want to say. That's why I've started the stream. For anyone that is joining in the stream, just drop in the chat anything you guys want to talk about. Because this was a dreadful performance. It was an expected dreadful performance. It's why I expected to watch this season. I don't know where all this hype was around this new season. I didn't get it. There were 0 signings made this summer that actually improved the first team squad. 0 signings on a team that barely finished 6th last season. Barely finished 6th. And they've made 0 signings that actually improve the squad. 0 signings that improve the squad. It's actually insane if you think about how this club is run. You've played with a midfield 2 of McTominay and Fred for the last 3 years in a row. It hasn't worked. And you are still going to go into another season with the same 2 in the midfield. You've also lost Paul Pogba in the summer, your best midfielder. Lost him on a free. 0 replacement for him as well. You've lost Matic. And you haven't replaced any of them. They haven't signed one midfielder in this window. They've chased around Frankie de Jong, a player that is not even a central defensive midfielder, which is the position you've been needing for the last 3-4 years. And you're chasing around a player that doesn't even want to join this club. He doesn't want to play. And in the end, he's probably going to end up signing for Chelsea. You're going to end up with nothing, and you're going to have Fred and McTominay, who are simply not good enough. McTominay, I do not understand why he is playing. He's not good. He's not good at football. He's not good. He should try something else. He's not good at football. It's actually dreadful. Dreadful. Dreadful performance all around. I'm not even gonna comment about the defense because it's fucking it's honestly so bad. I don't know why Maguire is still starting. I don't get it. Why is he still the captain of this club? Why? What has he done? What has he actually done to be the captain of this football club? It's baffling. It's baffling. The decisions that are being made in this club are absolutely baffling. Let me tweet out the stream so we can get some more people to join. Just tweeting out the stream. For anyone that is joining in, just tell me what are your thoughts of this fucking dreadful game. Like, what were the actual thoughts behind the signings United made this season? Like, why would you spend 60 million on Lisandro Martinez? He had moments today, but he gave away a penalty that somehow VAR didn't give it. It was a clear penalty for Brighton. They should have won by more. Malacia's not starting. I don't get why. Shaw was dreadful and has been dreadful for the last couple of years. Why did you sign him if he's going to stay on the bench? Just start him and let him figure it out. Eriksen does not improve the first team. He was probably the best player on the pitch today, but he's not a signing that improves your first team squad. Rashford, dreadful again, absolutely dreadful. Bruno was non-existent. Ronaldo did try to create something when he come on, but in the end there was nothing for him to do as well. I don't know how you fix this, especially without making no signings. Like, you're gonna go into a season with your only 2 midfielders being Fred and fucking McTominay. McTominay cannot even pass the fucking ball. And that's your starting midfielder for the season, and you're happy with it. You're saying, "Oh, great, we have Scott McTominay starting, incredible." Dreadful football club, dreadfully run. Same fucking ideas, same fucking players for the third year in a row. When you've seen time and time again that they are not good enough to play in this club, they are not good enough. That it's You can see this, everyone can see this, but somehow everyone that joins this club cannot see that these players are not good enough. Maguire is not good enough. Shaw is not good enough. Dallo is not good enough. Fred, McTominay, Rashford, none of them are good enough. None of them are good enough for this club. They've been dreadful for a whole year and they are going to continue to be dreadful. Why did you sign Varane last year? Why did you sign him if you're gonna still start Harry Maguire every single game when he has proven time and time again that he is not competent enough to play in the Premier League? He's not good enough to be a starting player for Man United. It's obvious to everyone that knows, that has watched a single game of football in his life, can understand that Harry Maguire is not good enough. You've not signed a right back when you have zero right backs in the club. Diogo Dallo is not good enough to be starting for Man United. Wan-Bissaka is not a footballer. You have no right backs. Shaw is dreadful. Cannot play anymore. He's fat. He's out of shape. He doesn't provide you with nothing. You've signed Malacia and you're not starting him. Okay. Midfield wise, we're nowhere. We are actually nowhere. You have three midfielders. Second half today, Christian Eriksen was playing as a defensive midfielder. Christian Eriksen was the defensive midfielder for Man United in 2022. Can someone please make it make sense to me? Because I do not understand how badly run this football club is. It's dreadful. It's absolutely dreadful. How far this club have fallen. And everyone was talking about how Ronaldo ruined this. Like, people really do not understand how football works if they put the blame on Ronaldo for this. If he wasn't in the squad last year, you do understand we were not even going to finish top 10. And this year, we are not finishing, I don't think we're making top 6. Newcastle and West Ham are looking very, very dangerous. And we are very, very bad. If there's not going to be a new striker coming in, a new central defensive midfielder, another midfielder, a right back, not joining the club by the end of the window, there's no chance for United are getting top 6. There's no chance. Everyone has improved. Spurs have improved. Arsenal have looked way, way better this season. Liverpool and City were already fucking miles away from you. Chelsea have improved. West Ham have improved. They've signed new strikers. They've signed Cornet from Burnley. They've made signings. Newcastle do actually have some good fucking players. They have a good manager. And you have nothing. We have actually nothing. Nothing. Nothing's good enough here. There's nothing that is actually good enough. It's a fucking dreadfully run football club that has no fucking chance of making any noise this season. Fair play, I have to say fair play as well to Brighton. They've been impressive over the last couple of years. They've lost two of their best players in this window in Cucurella and Bissouma, and they still come to Old Trafford and easily beat United. Easily. There should have been more. They should have been more. They should have had a penalty as well, as I said. United were lucky to lose just by one goal. They were very, very lucky. Same old, though, again, for another season, same old United. The manager cannot produce wonders with players that are not good enough. I don't think that people understand this. I think that they do not understand this. There's no other way that this keeps on happening. They just do not understand that Without new signings, without new players joining, there's no way this club is ever going to go forward. It's going to be the same old shit for another season. They're probably going to finish 8th. I'd expect Ronaldo to be leaving the club in the next couple of weeks. I don't see him sticking around for this, and why should he? Why should he? And the biggest joke of them all is that in the middle of the game it was announced that United are actually looking to sign Arnautovic. That's the plan here. £7 million for Marko Arnautovic. That's the plan. That's the plan to fix this shithole. Signing Marko Arnautovic. Incredible. Incredible. I really do not understand this. I really do not understand how fucking dumb the people running this club are. It's actually insane to me. It's actually insane. For anyone joining in, just type in the comments anything you guys want to talk about. Because this was fun. Fucking dreadful. Honestly, fucking dreadful. And it's just gonna keep on coming because there's no improvements going into next game. Who's the next game against? Just let me check this real quick. Who are we going to lose to again next week? Okay. So next week you have Brentford away. Well, we dropped points there last season. I don't see why we are not going to drop points again there. We are so bad. Like, I don't know how he's gonna make this work. I honestly do not understand how this is gonna be fixed. If the club actually don't bring in any new signings by the end of this window, I don't think United are finishing in the top 10. I'm honestly gonna say that I don't see how they are gonna finish in the top 10 with this squad. I do not see it, especially if Ronaldo leaves, which I expect him to leave. I do not see how this team is going to finish in the top 10. I do not see it. From what I saw today, this team is a mid-table team that's going to maybe win some games here and there, dropping loads of points everywhere. It's going to be a mid-table team. There's no plan here. There's no plan for this going forward. I'm going to trust the manager. I don't know why he... If I was him, I would never join this club. I would never join this club. This club is cursed. It's cursed to the core. And with the owners that this club has, I don't see how they are ever going to go to the top again. Money's going to run out at some point. As big of a club as United are, as the huge fan base they have around the world, all this is going to end at some point because failed transfer here, failed transfer there, dropping 60 million on players that are not good enough to play in this club. Money's going to end at some point, and then you're going to be fully fucked. It's going to be fully fucked. Like this signing here, Lisandro Martins, I'm not going to say anything bad about him. He's only played one game. But from what I've seen of him so far, I do not understand why did we spend 60 million pounds on this guy. Like, I don't see it. I don't see it, honestly. We spent 80 million on fucking Maguire, who's not good enough to play at fucking Burnley. And he's the captain of Man United. It's insane to think about it. It's actually insane. It's actually fucking insane if you actually think about it. Embarrassing. Embarrassing once again. Another embarrassing season. Let me tweak out the stream a little bit more so we can get some more people in here. Honestly, just feel bad for Erik ten Hag. I do not understand why he took this job. If I was him, I would have never taken this job. I would have never taken. It's a poisonous job. There's no way you're gonna win here. There's no way you're gonna win here. They've brought him in and they've given him zero money to invest into the squad. The manager cannot work wonders without players that are actually capable of playing football. The midfield two today, this McTominay and Fred for the 5th fucking year in a row. I do not understand how they keep on playing. I'd rather see anyone else play there. I'd rather see Garner play. I'd rather see Van de Beek. I'd rather see Ten Hag play instead. I do not want to see Scott McTominay start another game for this club. The guy cannot play football. I do not understand how he is still starting. He cannot pass the ball 2 meters ahead. He's a dreadful footballer, an actual dreadful footballer who is not good enough to play at this level. He's not good enough. He's shown this time and time again. He's not capable enough. He doesn't have enough ability to play for this club. He doesn't have enough ability to play in the Premier League. He's not good. He's not good at all. It's insane to me. It's actually fucking insane to me how far this club have fallen, and they keep on falling year after year. It's insane. As I said, for anyone that's joining in, just type in the chat anything you guys want to talk about. I'd love to hear some other people's opinions on this shithole of a club and this dreadful performance that took place here today. I do have some better football coming in ahead with West Ham against Manchester City, so we can actually watch some real football, some good players play football, 2 teams that are actually capable of playing football, and not this fucking shithole. So I'm gonna end the stream here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I didn't. It's gonna be a very, very tough season for United. Very tough season ahead. Very, very tough. I do not see the light. I do not see what's gonna change. I do not see any improvements happening. I'm expecting a very tough year. But we'll just have to wait and see, haven't we? Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and don't forget to drop the video a like and also subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I will see you guys